You think you're keeping the peace by staying silent. You think that by nodding your head, avoiding that awkward conversation, and swallowing your truth, you are being the bigger person. You believe you are maintaining harmony, but here is the dark truth. You aren't keeping the peace. You are committing a slow, calculated act of self-betrayal. Every time you choose the comfort of silence over the friction of a necessary conflict, you aren't avoiding a fight too, are simply moving the battlefield inside your own mind. You are trading your mental autonomy for a temporary, fragile sense of security. In 2026, we have become addicted to the immediate sedation of avoiding social friction. We've been told that being nice is a virtue, but we've forgotten that being harmless is a weakness. By prioritizing social harmony over your own convictions, you are effectively lobotomizing your identity to fit external expectations. If you don't start embracing the friction today, there will soon be nothing left of your original self to defend. You are accruing a psychological debt today. We are going to look at the interest rates that are hollowing you out. Let's define the trap. Most people confuse peace with the absence of conflict. This is a fatal psychological error. Real peace is the ability to navigate through conflict to find a resolution. What you are experiencing when you stay silent is not besit sedation. The mechanism of self-betrayal, when you have an opinion or a boundary but refuse to voice it, your brain experiences cognitive dissonance. There is a gap between who you are, your internal truth, and what you project your external mask. Dark psychology tells us that the more you wear the mask, the more your face begins to fit it. Eventually, you forget which parts of you are real and which parts are just performances designed to keep other people happy. Ask yourself, when was the last time you said yes when your entire soul was screaming no? What is the true cost of being a people pleaser in today's landscape? We live in an era of hyperconnectivity where your brand or reputation feels more important than your soul. The erosion of foundations. When you avoid conflict, you stop growing. Conflict is the whetstone that sharpens your character. Without it, you become dull. You become a hollow echo, a person who only reflects the environment around them rather than influencing it. The internalized rage, the anger doesn't disappear just because you didn't voice it. It goes underground. It turns into resentment. Resentment is like drinking poison and waiting for the other person to die. It leaks out in passive-aggressive comments, in chronic fatigue, and in a subconscious hatred for the very people you are trying to please. You think you're being kind, but you're actually becoming toxic. A person who cannot say no has a yes that is completely meaningless. So, how do we stop the rot? How do we stop choosing the comfort that is destroying us? It starts with a concept called psychological sovereignty. 1. Embrace the friction. You must realize that friction is not a sign that something is wrong. It's a sign that something is happening. Growth requires resistance. If you aren't clashing with the world occasionally, you aren't moving. 2. Stop overvaluing. Nice. Understand the difference between being kind and being nice. Nice is about how you make others feel. It's often a manipulation to ensure people like you. Kind is about doing the right thing, even if it hurts. 3. Pay the debt. Now face the difficult conversation today. It will be, your heart will race, your hands might shake, but that discomfort is the price of your freedom. If you don't pay it now, the cost will double every year. If this message is resonating with you, it means your subconscious is ready for a change. Smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We explore the dark corners of human behavior every week to help you reclaim your mind. We are at a crossroads. You can continue to choose the fragile, dishonest, quiet, or you can choose the honest storm. One leads to a life of safety where you are slowly erased. The other leads to a life of meaning where you are truly seen. Remember, silence isn't peace. It is a self-inflicted erasure. Your identity is a territory. If you don't defend its borders with the friction of your truth, anyone can walk in and claim it. Stop trading your long-term mental health for short-term sedation. Choose the conflict. Reclaim your autonomy, because at the end of the day, if you lose yourself, what exactly are you trying to save?